A lot of you are under attack right now, and it's about time you do something about it. Hi guys, Exquisite Mystic here, bringing you a quick video on protection. Some of you guys are under spiritual attacks and you don't recognize the signs. So I'm going to go over those with you real quick. If you're feeling tired and drained out of nowhere, then you might be under a spiritual attack. You were feeling good one moment and you just start feeling sad, depressed out of nowhere. You don't know where it came from. Somebody is putting a hex on you. They're doing Briharia and you are the victim. Sometimes you have a string of bad luck. And you have to realize there are no such thing as coincidences. These bad things that are happening to you are coming from somewhere. You have to realize that thought forms are real things. People are breathing life into these thought forms and sending them your way. So when you're having a string of bad luck, a string of illnesses, stuff just coming out of nowhere, hitting your life all at once. Sometimes you have a gut feeling that tells you something is wrong. These are all ways that you can know that you're under spiritual attack. Something you can do immediately when you have these feelings, when you notice you're having a string of bad luck. Start smudging yourself as soon as you get home from your day, from work or just being out. Give yourself a quick smudge so that anything that's sticking to you from these people, any negative energy, any negative entity that's sticking to you, you can banish it immediately, because the longer it stays with you, the harder it is to get rid of. So you want to be getting that off of you as soon as you get home. Like I said, a lot of these are negative thought forms that are being breathed into life by your haters and sent your way. They're sticking to you and they're digging in you and they're digging their claws in deeper and deeper every day. So as soon as you get home, smudge, get rid of it. There are crystals that you can wear or put in your pocket. You can wear them as earrings. They have rings, necklaces, just about any type of jewelry you can imagine. You can get that crystal fashioned into that and wear it. There are crystals specifically for protection, spiritual attacks, clearing energy. A lot of my favorite ones are the obsidian stones. There are several types of obsidian stones that you can get. Those are some of my favorites. Clear quartz is good for clearing and cleansing energy. Citrine is good for clearing and cleansing energy. Those are just a few of my favorites. I have other crystals. I'm pretty sure some of you have some, or maybe you don't. Maybe you should think about getting some, because we are constantly being bombarded in the spiritual realm. If we're just left open to that, you do not need these things that I'm mentioning. The power is in your intention. These are just tools. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to go out here and buy anything to be protected, because you don't have to. But these tools do help. They do help. A lot of you have to realize that a lot of these tools we're buying, they have their own energy, their own life force energy, their own spirit energy, and just having that extra aid, that extra help It helps when you're tired. Crystals can be set up into a crystal grid for your intentions. They hold your intention for you. So when you're out in the world and you're too tired, let's say you're working double shifts at work, some of you had 2 and 3 jobs, you're tired, you don't have time to focus your intention. Okay, that crystal grid is holding your intention on those days when you're too tired to focus. So that's just one of the benefits of using crystals. You can use incense, sandalwood, dragon's blood. Those are a couple of the ones I love to use for clearing negative energy. There are rituals you can do to cleanse your space. Some of these rituals require nothing more than just yourself and your words. So there are plenty of things you can do. You have to realize consent and implied consent are real things in the spiritual realm. If you're out here, I'm going to give you an example of implied consent. You're out here stealing from someone. You're stealing at work, stealing things from work. Okay. It is implied that you feel like stealing is okay. And you're okay if someone steals from you, because that is one of the things you feel like is okay to exist within this world. Law of attraction, I feel like, is one of the most powerful forces within this realm, and that plays a key role in that too. But implied consent is another thing. When you're out here doing these negative things that you don't like, you're doing them to other people, it is implied that you're okay with them happening to you, unless you specify other words. So take that with a grain of salt. You still have law of attraction that's going to be working to bring things into fruition that you are on the same vibrational wavelength with. I suggest you try to keep yourself as positive as possible, just as another mode of protection. If you're out here doing these things to other people, you don't know how they rank in the spiritual world. You don't know their connections. Yeah, we're all equal. We're all powerful. But at the same time, these people might know more tricks of the trade than you do. They might have a better relationship with their ancestors. And just by sheer numbers alone, they can make your life very difficult for you if you are out here doing these things to them that you yourself would not want manifested within your own life. So, protection, pieces, smudge, law of attraction. I think I've covered all the things. Not all the things, but the main things I feel like you can do to protect yourself. There are these organite pyramids you could buy. You can purchase a lot of this stuff off Amazon. Some of these things you can get from the spiritual store within your city. You can make some of these protection pieces yourself. Let's see. Oh yeah, spells. You can write spells, do rituals. You can do a lot of it yourself. You can get spells and rituals from other people. Well, just whatever resonates with you. A lot of times your inner being will tell you what is the right way to go. You can do readings on protection too, which mode of protection will be working best for your situation you're in now, or for whatever entity or person you're dealing with. Sometimes one form of protection will work better than another. And doing a reading, whether it's tarot or pendulum, will just give you some clarity on which route to take as far as protection, because it's a lot of options out there. You can get readings from other people, but I do recommend doing readings for yourself. Just because you need to stop looking for a spiritual leader, someone to guide you on that level, and you're avoiding having that relationship with your own spirit, with your own oversoul or higher self. And I think that is a key thing to everything spiritual, is getting to know your higher self, getting to know your goddess self or your God self, and building that relationship. A lot of times once you build that relationship, a lot of these spiritual attacks won't even come into fruition, or they're going back to sender. They are returning to sender, and those people are having to deal with the hand that they tried to deal you. So I feel like I said enough on spiritual protection today. We might get back into this topic a little bit later. You guys can do some deep dives on YouTube and find other crystals or other things that you can smudge with, rituals and stuff like that. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next time.